Hello and welcome back to the Kaiserreich campaign. I'm Count Christo and we're just staving off some naval invasions. Once we've, when I'm pulling these guys back, I think I'm going to beef up all of the port defenses so I have a guy spare to react to these kind of things. But these guys rush deploying worked pretty well. Now I think is the time for a counter-strike maybe. Should go quite well. Okay, so let's just finish organising the guys over here. So the people who are left should just be either colonial... Stop clicking on that. Should either be colonial forces or cavalry, right? So if I deselect both of these, I should just have colonial garbage divisions and my reserve divisions. Okay, so not counting, I'm going to deselect the reserve divisions because I'm going to delete them now because I want the organisation back from the equipment back. Because I'm pretty sure even though I didn't pay for these to be equipped, they just kind of deployed because we were pushed back to the Rhine. I will still get equipment when I delete them. Now these guys should be all... Yes, okay. So these 24 are going to go under colonial again. They're going to come over here and deal with Tanuwer and Mongolia. Mongolia doesn't have any troops, do they? Form the Mongolian Empire? Question mark. You're a freaking puppet. You shouldn't be allowed to take those focuses if you're a puppet. He's going to puppet Zbei or occupy that and then bring down the Shandong. He's going to start declaring war down here. That seems like a terrible idea. So these are all those ones, and let's just check. 17.8 goes up to 17.9. Cool, so we did get some more equipment back there. What do I need to produce more of? Shortage of infantry equipment. Seems unlikely, but... Alright, let's get another row of that going. Okay. Deficit of oil again, instantly. And steel. Austria, if at all possible. Anyone up near me produce oil? Not really. Shame we're not still getting those oil shipments from Romania. Okay, now, the rest of the guys up here... you guys should be red. To make it clear that you're military police. Give them a different icon as well. Pitchfork, that'll do. Okay, so yeah, it's the home ones, the ones left. The main forces, these ones. There's 28 of them. Okay, so I'm going to garrison ashore all of these ports here. Oh, that's right, I don't garrison with home, I garrison with the ports thing. So let's put them all in ports for a moment. I want to put unexperienced old templates on these things. There we go. Unexperienced old template. They're not that experienced. You are good. Sinky. And I was saying I wanted to go up to 2 guys on each province, but do I? I think I probably should, shouldn't I? Really? Yeah, okay, I'll use even the experienced old template guys. I'll put some up here as well, just because a big naval invasion from the north that I didn't notice for a while could be devastating, potentially. Same as here. I'm not really expecting a naval invasion up in the north, but it's possible, so... Let's pull them out and then back in so they're all at the bottom of the list. Okay, so all of these guys, leave 2. Great, don't really need to take that island, that should be fine. Okay, now these guys, if I'm going to go up to 2 on all of these, I'm going to have to cycle out some guys from the front, because I don't want them to be... I don't want to waste armour up here, do I? What do you think? I think it would be a bad idea to waste armour up there, but equally, these guys down here are getting experienced. So these inexperienced armour, I think that's okay. To make the home front really secure. Oops, what have I done? Here, less 1. Yeah, there we go. Here, and a couple here. Extra on here. And there. He's not actually leaving me any new guys, as it turns out, for the front. This is exactly enough. no new guys going to come down here, although these guys can, I guess. And, of course, anyone new these days that gets deployed can go directly to the front. Do not pass go. Do not die in the Russian winter. Okay. You guys. Yep, you're coming over. Excellent. Winning over here now. Marvellous. Still winning over here. Yep, no problems. Although these guys appear to have decided to not go to their pre-assigned positions. Ports, unfortunately, take a long time to build. 3,000. Well, I guess that's actually not that long. It's quite a long time. You guys all repaired up? No. Oh. Interesting decision. Back into the ocean with you. Okay, now they're surrounded. Now they're dead. I think I might just train up these guys rather than delete them like I was thinking. Stop. There we go. Take it. You guys can come to the front. Lots of naval invasions, but these guys reinforcing in should make a big difference. So I think I need some more military police. We've got loads of infantry equipment because I got a bunch from the capitulation of Russia. So let's bring down a bunch of these. Low organisation deployed to here. And automatically straight into the military police. Perfect. Okay, these guys have been pushed off, although some more are landing just here, because they seem to think that's totally a good idea. Why don't I try and get there and stop them? 2 hours, 6 days? They haven't got air superiority. Oh, it's crossing a river, that's the problem. So where are these guys? Miles away. Not going to get here in time. Alright, some of you come over here, ready to deal with them. Now, these, you, for instance, and you, you're not experienced, so we're going to do some training in Berlin. Why not? Because you should train near the front line, ideally. So let's train in Frankfurt. No, then they'll deploy in Frankfurt. Let's try in Thuringen. Seems good. Don't need a plan. Thuringen's where I put them? Yeah, so I'm here. Train. Perfect. Meanwhile, these ones will come over here and deal with these pesky invaders. You just keep them on low organisation. And keeping people on combat so they can't regain organisation is often a good idea. Like in this circumstance, he can hold him there. Ooh. Now I can launch water attacks from here. The fate of Georgia. Our armed forces have defeated the Georgian regime and now triumphantly marching through the streets. All that remains is to determine the status of Georgian territory. Restore the Kingdom of Georgia, the Georgian Republic, or continue the occupation. Georgia is just here, right? Which is the thing that means Georgia, this one. Georgia is here, and is it here as well? Because Baku, we're going to keep Baku. So yeah, just Georgia. Restore the Kingdom of Georgia. Definitely. We're not about republics. No. Kingdom will do. Georgian Kingdom. Awesome. And they start off as a puppet. Cool. Right, so I don't need to military police that anymore. And I'm going to call them in. They're automatically called in. Perfect. Okay, don't need to raise manpower law. Closing the economy. 10% less output, 5% less factory. We're only sending 7 on traded goods at the moment, and we actually have a surplus of this again. And a surplus of... that's the same thing. We're only using 4 factories. It's not worth giving up 10% factory output for 4 factories. So let's stay at export focus for now. How about a heavy equipment manufacturer and a heavy tank manufacturer? That's production cost. I'd rather have quality. Porsche. Sorry. Probably blowing on the mic there. That must have sounded awful. What's the difference between these two? This one gives breakthrough. This one gives defensive, just hardness, reliability, soft attack, hard attack. No reliability, but more breakthrough. And no defense. Breakthrough's great, but reliability, 15% reliability. We're going to get that. Perfect timing. Just about to get the Panzer Kampfwagen 4. 4? 6. Tiger. Glorious. Finland is now looking very much a good size. I don't want to give it control of any states, I don't think, but that's a good size. Looks good. More of an actual rival in size to these two now. I know it is a rival in size before, but this area is less populated. The Qing are asking for arbitration. The Qing are trying to reassert control over southern China, oh I know, which is administered by these guys. What course of action should we take? Force the AOG to give in. The legal precedent is clear. The AOG is our company and we will give them protection. Give them the company in exchange for a full alliance. So basically you can give them this area in exchange for an alliance. But, hell no. This is our company, and we will give them protection. And in fact, since it's so cheap, and they're our puppet, let's just throw up a quick fort wall over here. I'm pretty sure that means that they are about to declare war on us. But a really quick fort wall might help. Need to get guys to these positions fast. I hope they don't go after the legation cities, because we're still getting the profits from legation cities thing, which is really good. I'm pretty sure they're about to declare war on us. They don't have a war goal, but maybe there'll be an event in a second. My guess is there'll be an event in a second. Here we go. The annexation of Azerbaijan. So I can continue the military operation, or I can liberate Azerbaijan. So I'm pretty sure when you're a puppet, you can trade a loads with them, right? Extra trade to Overlord plus 100%, trade bonus minus 90%. So in order of not having horrendous border war down here, I am going to liberate Azerbaijan. It also gives us 100 political power, which doesn't hurt. I'd forgotten that you can trade with them super cheap, so now we're going to trade with Azerbaijan, and for 2 factories, we can get loads of oil. Oh, just cancel the trades. Try again. No? It's bugged. Maybe it takes a day for Azerbaijan to kind of exist properly for us to trade with them. Doesn't, I'm going to be real annoyed that we've just given up the entire Baku oil fields for nothing. Well, that's odd. Requires 7 factories. Why? It said, if you're a puppet, extra trade bonus minus 90%. Let's give it till the end of the month, and then we'll try trading with them again. So they're rushing over here. The Mongolians aren't making a huge push. They've got 10 guys and 0 guys, so this won't take long. Okay. Push has ceased on this front. 400,000, maybe 450,000 French casualties later. They've decided that maybe they should stop throwing lives away. Fools. Fools. Look how low their equipment is now. They'll produce more fast, though. They've got a lot of military factories, and they've got crazy bonuses to how much they can produce. You guys trained? I think we're not going to train them all. Well... You know what? We should train them all the way, shouldn't we? I think we should. Right, you could have some more divisions. We're almost at enough divisions. And once we're at what I would think of as enough divisions, we're going to start adding in more tanks. So provide with infantry equipment. Sure thing. So how is suppression going? Oh, swell. Yeah, we're going to need these extra guys. Maybe even more. Lend-lease from Azerbaijan. Yeah, sure. This deal will provide 2 convoys. I hope not. They border me. Right, can I trade with you now? Oh, there we go. Okay, now the trade's actually started working. Okay, I'd like 80. See, because I can import more from them than I could have got out of it if it was occupied, because occupied territories reduce the amount of resources you can get out of them. They just love naval invading, don't they? I think they have a death wish. Why do you do this to yourself? What are you thinking? I'm not complaining, because, I mean, the Union of Britain has barely fought on the front line, and they've lost 600,000 people. So you might as well get involved in this as well. The other thing about this is that if they constantly attack a port over and over and over again, quite often... I approve of this strategy where they're landing, though. Next to the port, then attack the port. It's a very good strategy. If they attack ports over and over again, you can get crazy experienced divisions on the ports, which could be very good fun. Huge bank of this. Might as well go up to a neat number there. More fighters? I feel like fighters are a big restrictor on us at the moment. So that's infantry equipment. Let's put that next. Cool. Okay, let's look at their situation. They've got 1,000 planes here, and we've got 900 fighters. We urgently need to research better planes. Maybe I can switch off recon in order to get some better planes. I think I should. Atomic research is going to help with our research. Give us that 2% boost. When can I rush deploy these guys? 4th of May. 4th of May? No, that's when they're fully trained. Right, I was going to say. hopefully we'll get another event for Kurdistan, so we can get some more political power by liberating them. Naval invasion over here, easily repelled. Ah yes, we don't need this many guys here, that's for certain. I'm going to leave 2 guys there, because I like having them there just to crush them there. But these guys can come down here and get into boot camp. I said I'd put some guys on this side, didn't I? They're going to claim Serbia. Might Serbia join the Internationale? Oh no, but they might lose to Serbia. The Belgrade Pact is looking pretty strong down here. That's interesting. I've never seen that Belgrade Pact get formed before. Interesting. So yeah, centralizing the empire. Then, I don't know if they do head down this side, but they might well. All kinds of stuff here. The Austrian focus tree is fun. I may do a campaign at some point as them. I've already played as them twice in streams, so I may not. 2 guys on each of these up here is excessive, because it's so unlikely they're going to come up here. And actually the Finns are defending their ports pretty well. Let's come off the Finnish front. I really don't like having these guys here, so let's put all these guys here. And have another thing here. 1, 2. How many have I got? 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're mostly invading over here. The dangerous ones anyway, like this. And around Danzig, so they're doing big invasions over here. Surely we're not going to lose this. I shouldn't forget that I buffed England too. I think of France as the big threat in Kaiserreich, but I should remember that I have buffed these guys too. If we can cut them off here, although leaving one behind, obviously, to hold the city, not let them get any illusions to being able to take that. Let's take Recon Company. Seems good. Okay, now these guys can go here. 2 of them are 2. I think I'm going to have 1 too few. No one's invaded here yet, though, and the Königsberg's right there, so let's just have that here. Where else? Up here? No. Oh, there is one there. One there, one there. We can have that guy come over here. Now, all the guys that went out to here join this one. Come over here and get trained. Nice. And we can slowly take guys off the front and replace them with trained ones. We probably shouldn't. No, yeah, you're right. We shouldn't train them beyond green, because we're going to be constantly modifying this template. The training them beyond green is just asking for a lot of micro. So apart from those 2, everyone to the front. I'm surprised the Queen haven't declared war on me. Maybe the event just hasn't fired yet? Forts have already gone up. Let's go to level 2. I'm concerned. I definitely don't want to lose China. It's not hugely strategically supportant, but it's ours, gosh darn it. China declared war on us, and the partition of China wants to remain exactly how it is. If I could guarantee the independence of the legation cities, you bet I would. And we're gonna sing Deutschland rules the waves. Naval construction begins. Now, I don't think this did anything, but I'm not at all certain. So let's check. This is our current port level. Maybe if it increases these ports, of course, we won't notice it. And we currently have 46 naval dockyards. Now you're in trouble. Beefing up my coastal defenses is definitely a good idea, because, you know, if 10 of them had arrived here and then immediately attacked Hamburg, they might well have won, which would be very dangerous. Okay. We're down to 1 on some of these. Oh no, there's someone coming. It's okay. More French fleets. Are we reducing their numbers? That seems like about as high as it was before. I wish the Finns would go here. Let's delete those. Thing is, a big French landing in Finland could be an opportunity. Because the infrastructure's not very good up here, so they could get bad supply and then leave themselves open to a big attack. The annexation of Armenia. We're going to liberate Armenia. Marvellous. Another 100 political power, which we shall spend. Military High Command. Let's get... I like the idea of School of Maneuver. I really do. But the plus 10% organisation, 10% recovery rate is so good. And the fire support one is just so good. Let's get School of Maneuver so we can do some crazy tank pushes, even if it's not exactly ideal. Tank pushes are great fun. Okay, but with the controlling of the reorganizing of the military after the annexation of Russia, the focusing on the Western Front, the war can just begin in earnest. We can start looking at what we're going to do here. I think tank divisions with a big push here could go really well. But until next time, thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you then. Bye-bye.